Okay, good day everyone. As Chris said, I'm from Eston, a small farming community in KZN, and we have landed up offering art classes to children from grade R to grade 7 using recyclable materials. I had the opportunity of being invited onto the Beaumont Eston Farmers Association in 2016, and after a few years had the privilege of becoming chair lady. In those 2 years, I learned a great deal about myself and our district. It was in my chairmanship years that I realized we needed to bridge the gap between us, the farmer, and them, the community. As a farmers association, we were struggling with keeping our district clean. We had a central rubbish dump where the rubbish would be collected weekly by our municipality. But generally, the rubbish would be dumped anywhere besides in the designated area, or anything from wire, rubble, glass, etc. would be dumped in the pit, making the collection of rubbish very difficult for our municipality. We were and still are dealing with illegal dumping in our district. It is with these issues and the need of bridging the gap between the people in our district that we came up with the idea of targeting the children, going to grassroots level, educating the children on keeping our environment clean, and by doing this, we could create art from rubbish. It has been the most rewarding and at the same time challenging project. I sometimes wonder whose life has changed more since the inception of Eston Outreach, the children or ours. There are 2 of us who lead Eston Outreach. It's Robin Armstrong and myself. Alongside us is our art creator, or should I say lady, who conceptualizes each term's art project. We then have a leader per the 4 schools, which we support, and below them are a group of volunteers, all are from Eston, who give of their time freely to assist at each art morning. These art projects are step by step, and an enormous amount of preparation goes into each one of them. We try to encourage the children to collect the recyclable materials, but we also call on the families in our district to assist where needed. We use recyclable materials where we can, but we have to purchase additional materials for new projects, especially all the bits and bobs that make the art pieces exciting. As I mentioned above, we have become involved in 4 secondary schools in our district. Most of the children are either farm laborers' kids from families working at Illovo Sugar Mill, or our local coastal farmers. And sadly, these kids are seriously underprivileged. They go to school to receive a free meal. We have brought something new to these kiddies' lives. Some of them have never painted or drawn with pastels, let alone held a paintbrush. As I've said numerous times, to see the look on these children's faces, to see their smiles, hear them laughing at their friends' work, seeing their energy soar when you tell them that they've created something amazing is just the most beautiful thing, and it's an absolute privilege. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if we are changing lives or making a difference. As we are encountering issues, some can be very frustrating and challenging. For example, the lack of manners, as simple as please and thank you, taking before their friend instead of waiting patiently, as there's always enough for each child when it comes to our projects, being unhelpful, pushing and shoving, theft, and absenteeism. In saying this, we have communicated our concerns to the children and have started handing out gifts, which our outreach project is given to children who have manners and are respectful on our art mornings. We have seen a slight change in their behavior, and it is our objective this year to teach the children the values that we so value. In addition to encouraging great values, our aim is to start a recycling initiative whereby the children can receive a money-back incentive for the collection of cans and waste. We partnered up with our local farmers club to make this art project viable. Once a year, the Eston Club hosts a mountain bike ride where a committee organized the biggest mountain bike and trail running one-day event in the Southern Hemisphere. It is a major fundraiser for our district. The main sponsor is Illovo Sugar, and a requirement is that a portion of the funds gets sponsored and utilized in our community. And this is how we're able to carry out our art projects for our children. So it really is a win-win situation for us. We are making a difference, and most importantly, my aim of bridging the gap is working, as Robin and I frequently receive calls from the headmistresses asking for assistance, and where we can assist, we do. The children are also becoming familiar with us, as they've started waving to us when we drive down our roads, and it just makes my heart sore. I have a helper whose kids go to the one school we offer classes to, and the feedback I receive from her and her children makes everything worth it. These children have changed my life, and I'm so incredibly grateful for the opportunity I've been given in my own life, but most importantly, that I acted on my instinct to help someone in need. As great Mr. Nelson Mandela wrote, we can change the world and we can make it a better place. It's in our hands to make a difference. I've got a video to show you what we do at Eston Outreach and the art projects.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Here we go. Here we go. Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds. We're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming now.